This podcast will hopefully contain words or statements of obscene, pornographic, or immoral character. You have been warned.
Received dozens of emails from people that will listen to the podcast.
That's my favorite Texas cryptid podcast. Oh, yeah?
Oh, shit.
All right. 73.
73 what?
This, Jesus
Episode
fuck,
73.
dude, how fucking stupid are you?
No, I'm sorry.
Episode 73.
I did that last time. God damn.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
I don't think anybody's drank here. And there's only one of us that do. And have you been drinking?
No.
Well, no, because the moron is the one not drinking.
Damn.
Also.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. All right. So this is episode 73, which will be a magnificent episode because we are going to discuss the Distrubing the Peace. What is it, festival?
More like episode 70p.
Nice. I'm glad you had to drop that. All right. So episode 70p. Whatever. Okay, so with me today is, I know I'm scared, it's Gavin and Zack, former Chlamydiot.
Founding members of Chlamydiot.
Founding members.
Say former
of,
like we'll never do anything again.
well, I'm just saying that's what the word on the street is.
The word on the street is.
I don't know. I
word on the
also
street
heard
might
that you
not be
both
correct.
masturbate chronically, but that could be wrong as well.
I do. I don't know about him.
Is that...
Hi, I'm here.
So Gavin and Zack went to Distrubing the Peace this weekend, and since I'm old and I fucking don't like people,
We're potty on the streets.
I don't like people, and I'm not fucking old, so there you go.
yeah, but you go to like every fucking show known to man. Zack has a list in his fucking phone that is ridiculous of shows and concerts upcoming that he is going to. I don't get it, but it's okay.
Wish not, one not, brother.
Peace out.
All right, so they went to Disturbing the Peace, and for us old farts that didn't go, we wanted a review of the show, and we want to go band by band, day by day.
Okay.
And we know that you guys didn't go to the Friday night show.
No.
No.
Because that's
I like
fucking...
money.
I had work. I have a job.
Ditto.
Did I work?
What the fuck is wrong with the youth of America?
What, working?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just,
I hate having
like
money.
to have a stable income.
Fuck the government. Spread anarchy.
So,
No,
fuck
you're
you.
right. I should not take a shower and be smelly and live on the streets
Well,
and be in a gross crust punk band.
It's worked out for some.
there you go. There you go. So, we're going to start out on January 27th and discuss the bands that we did get to see because apparently there was some magnificent chicken that needed to be eaten prior to going to the shows. So we might have missed one or two bands.
The first day there was magnificent burgers that needed to be eaten. The second day it was chicken sandwiches.
Okay, so my bad.
What did we eat the second day?
We went to your restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, everybody. This is going to be a fucking hot mess.
No, it's gonna be great.
And I'm here to spoil the pot.
So,
The first band I think we actually saw was Karma.
yeah. Well, so you only missed Backlash.
We only missed Backlash.
Have you seen Backlash prior?
I do not believe so. I know for a fact me and him haven't, and I haven't. We might have caught the last couple
Karma
songs of
was
Backlash.
we actually might. Yeah, I think we did actually catch the
caught, like,
last
the
couple
last
songs of
two.
Backlash.
Okay.
So I lied. So we did see Backlash.
Okay,
Backlash
so
was
wait,
good.
whoa. Just to kind of rein this in, is I just want to go through the lineup so everybody knows. So day one,
One of the bands didn't play. Last question.
Okay.
Didn't play.
Well,
I was pissed about that, by the way. Just want to
Yeah,
let you
and
know.
I didn't figure out till that night because I showed you. Somebody asked because they posted the times, they didn't post them, and they said they had to drop. And they
What
just,
the fuck? Nice
they
question.
wouldn't have said anything.
okay,
Yeah,
so
they didn't say anything about that.
nice. So, okay, I'll skip them. So it was Backlash, Karma, Naysayer, Buggin' I've actually listened to.
Buggin's fucking awesome.
Section H8, Jive Bomb, Outburst, H2O, and End It. So that's day one. So let's start there.
Start with day one then, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about Karma.
Karma's cool. It's the mark of a good band when as we're going in, I say, I ate a lot, so I'm probably going to need to wait to do anything. And then immediately, I go into cartwheeling. That's the mark of a good band.
That did happen.
That did happen.
Circle Pits, not Kung Fu.
It was a
Kicks.
fucking hardcore show. You think we're going to circle pit at a hardcore show
If there's
in Baltimore?
no barricade, it's probably going to be a little rougher than a show with a fucking barricade.
So
Maybe
that
don't whisper so much.
was there a barricade?
No. Fuck
Would
no.
you guys? So there was a lot of complaining because Hatebreed had their own barricade apparently. When you guys saw them, or was it Terror? Who?
No, Hatebreed, that entire show had a barricade, and Terror was on that show.
Oh.
And Terror's a big stage dive band. Scott Vogel was trying to insinuate people to riot.
Insinuate. I don't think that's the right word.
He was insinuating a riot. He was trying to...
Okay. Well.
no, he was trying
I
to...
wouldn't not go that
Incite?
far, but
incite a riot, my bad.
when I saw them that same year prior with Black Dahlia Murder, same shit. He's like, I hate the fucking barricade.
No,
He
did
was
you not
very
hear him? He was literally like... He's like, just jump over. They can't stop all of you. They can't stop all of you. Just jump.
Yeah, that's not inciting riots.
Yes, it is. If people would have started doing it, then I think he would have incited that.
we might need a congressional hearing.
Nah, he's fine.
Okay,
He's
that
just-
wasn't at this show, though.
Okay. So that
But
wasn't
yes,
at this show.
we would have been angry if there was a barricade.
So what was Karma? I mean, or was it? All right, now I'm gonna be old. Were they a typical hardcore band? What made them cool? What brought it out?
I like the singer's like high pitched screams. That's what gets me about it.
Yeah.
I think his voice is very like when you hear his voice, you know it's
It's
them
very
immediately.
unique.
Right.
I think a lot of hardcore bands, they go with the woo woo woos instead of like, and I can't even do the high stuff, if I'm going to be honest with you, just because I just don't have the voice for it.
Right. So this person, was it a male fronted or female fronted?
Male front.
It was a guy, yeah.
Okay, I was look once again mold. This new wave of hardcore with
You didn't have a lot of female singers?
no. That's why we talk about the donuts a lot because they were the
big-
ones that really were the
I'm a big
female.
fan of female fronted
Yeah.
hardcore bands.
Yeah.
Just because that's fucking badass.
So once again, so Karma, cool? Was it a good show?
Yeah, it was good. We didn't, like we said, we didn't see all of it.
I thought you missed
Or
Backlash.
Yeah, we
got
saw
the
all
Backlash,
of Karma.
man.
So okay, so
We saw all of Karma. Karma was good.
Yeah, Karma was awesome.
I don't think, and I think the best thing about this show, up until something that we'll talk about later, which
Okay.
Zach might disagree with, I think everybody played the perfect amount. I think there was never a point where you were like, okay, when is the next band coming on?
No, and Kristen, she went with us the first day, but not the second day. She said that today because I was talking with her today about it, and she said that like she never felt like the times.
No.
well,
anybody
they
was
were
going on.
there was a schedule. So
There was a
but
schedule.
I know there were
Yeah.
some bands
Well, there was a
that
smart-
dragged
they
that
did-
out.
Well, they did a smart thing where they put End It last because Akil
Well,
from
that-
End It
that would have
Akil
been
from
my
End
bet.
It likes
Yeah.
to talk a lot.
Yes.
I don't mind him talking, but when there are other bands after him, like cause when we saw End It, Suicidal Tendencies, which is probably like my fourth or fifth time seeing them.
H2O's time got
H2O's
fucked.
time got cut like in half almost. It seemed like
Oh.
they probably played about like 7 songs and then they were done.
How long do you think, estimate wise, was that set? Because I thought it was like, I swear to God, like a half an hour.
The End It set was
Less.
long. I was outside, if you remember, for most of that set.
No. I mean, the H2O set Silver Spring that got cut. Like, I'm thinking
There was
like
no
half
way it
an
was
hour
30
or
minutes.
Under.
It was under 30
right?
minutes.
Like, it was bad.
Which they were like,
No, you
They
know
should
what?
have
I bet
played
you they
longer.
were stoked because they're like, "Fuck yes, dude, we can just chill the
fuck
out.
now.
Not if
We
your
are
name's Gavin.
old. We need a fucking breather. This is awesome."
Except for their drummer. Their drummer is, I think
21.
The
It's
singer's,
Toby's
it's
son,
Toby
isn't it?
Moore's son.
You just turned 21.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Said, I'm gonna be straight edge for the rest of my life, man. That's what he said at the show.
He did say that.
Nice. Hopefully he doesn't get that tattooed on his body. Right now. Right, Justin? What?
Yeah, as somebody who is straight edge, I would never get a straight edge tattoo because I don't want to look ridiculous if I break sobriety in like 10 years and have a giant fucking X on me. Which I have people that come into the liquor store and they got big fucking X's on them. I'm like, how's that going? And they shake their head, they look down at their feet.
And this right here is the reason that if I ever break drinking, I will never get a can of Pabst Blue Ribbon riding a skateboard on my ass. The tattoo as I fucking live.
Oh my
Bam.
God. So this is our takeaway from the show, which is phenomenal.
It's a good takeaway.
That Zach will not get a can of Pabst Blue Ribbon skateboarding on his ass.
No.
All right, so let's go to band number 3, I guess. Naysayer. So where are they from? Anybody know?
I don't know off the top of my head now.
Don't look at me, man.
I don't think, to be honest, I don't think I've heard any of their music prior to seeing them that day, but they were really fucking good.
Which, most of the bands I had already listened to.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I was excited for, like Life's Question, because they recently put out, not recently, I guess it was, like, last year, they put out an EP, but, like,
Yeah.
a lot of the more local bands, especially up in PA, were like, this band's fucking awesome, this band's basically the tits, you need to listen to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I have a candle that says that.
That you're the tits?
Yeah.
That's a fucking cool candle.
Is it shaped like
I might have
tits?
to buy that off you after this.
Well, I would like to let you guys know they're from Richmond.
Motherfucking Virginia.
Motherfucking Virginia. Home of Guar.
Maybe the worst place that we've ever played at.
No, the
Not
very
because-
best. And we get paid every time we play
Not
there.
because Richmond, I feel like you can definitely have the ability to have good shows at Richmond, but
Or great talent come out of Richmond.
the shows that we played at Richmond have kind of sucked.
Not
Hits.
been fantastic.
Not been
Hits.
fantastic.
Hits. Okay, so let's jump into Naysayer. What was besides their badass, like what stuck out about them? Did they have badass beatdowns or?
For what I remember of them, I thought the riffs in particular, I mean, they stuck with you. I mean,
Right.
it's kind of like you hear that really good part of the song. You just replay that fucking part, but that whole part of the song is the whole song for them kind of thing. Just the riffs are catchy. And
I think that's also like a really hard thing to do as a hardcore band, to get out of that trapping of like just like breakdown.
yeah, it wasn't so
Especially-
formulaic.
Especially with like the older bands, it's hard to find good older bands that don't do that.
Well, do you think
There's also natural progression.
I was gonna say, since they were older bands being the Trailblazers, are they allowed to get away with that because that's their formula?
It depends
and I
on how
gotta tell
fucking-
you, I don't want to hear
It depends on how fucking
Slapshot
boring
do
it is.
anything, but they're fucking like
Old stuff.
blast beat chorus, like, or fast, not
Yeah,
blast
yeah.
beat.
Well, yeah, if it ain't broke,
some
don't fix
bands,
it.
some bands, like older bands like that, I don't mind seeing live, but like I don't like really listening to. Like, I fucking love Bulldoze live. Bulldoze recorded, boring as fucking shit.
I don't think I've ever sat down and listened to Bulldoze
It is-
recorded. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, if Andy listens to this, he will kill me, cause he's a big Bulldoze guy.
We'll do it anyway.
So
I have a Bulldoze hat.
I
and
I like to
think
stir
they're
the
boring.
pot.
I actually went and listened to them after you were telling me about them because they must have happened like just as life kind of got started as being a parent. So, and I like that style is not
I just like that style because like
like live. I could understand
everybody's acting a fool,
Yeah,
and I love that because I like to act a fool.
but it was a little tough. Like I'm not into like that super beatdown. Like it's just not my thing.
I'm okay with it to a certain extent, but and see, when you go really goofy with it, like Billy Club Sandwich, I feel like is really goofy.
Billy Club, Sam.
Gold digger!
That's what I mean.
That is funny.
No,
Like they've been around forever.
They're one of those bands where like they had that sound, but I feel like whether they are trying to be ridiculous or not, they are very ridiculous, and I think it makes it a lot more fun.
Right.
So like it's, whereas like Bulldoze is very like, oh, we're serious, very serious, very serious.
They came from the early 2000s, right? That's what
Yeah.
I thought. Okay.
Yeah, they're
like
early.
roughly.
Early.
Yeah.
Well, that's like the same thing with like Billy Club Sandwich. That's also like
Yeah.
early 2000s, right?
Yeah, they were hitting when we were doing stuff with No Redeeming, and like I think we put their skateboard out, and I think I talked to Billy Club Sandwich about doing stuff, but it just didn't pan out. It shit happens. It is what it is.
Of course.
All right.
Buggin's next.
Buggin
right?
from Chicago.
Okay, so Buggin was fucking awesome. Because, and like, this has nothing to do with their set, but it like immediately after, the girl who was singing for them was in the pit,
I do remember that.
and
She took the mic for Outburst. too.
fucking she sang for Outburst as well, which was dope.
Yeah.
She was wilding out, and I love to see that. I love seeing a band perform and they sound awesome and
Yeah.
they're full of energy, and then immediately after, the person's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go have fun, I'm gonna enjoy the show.
This reminds me of somebody I know. I don't know who the fuck that is on top of my head, but they're really close in proximity to me.
Who are you talking about?
No one in particular.
Talking about Curtis?
Oh my God.
I saw Buggin 2 years ago at the very first Disturbing the Peace. They were like in the middle, like they were today. That lineup I meant, and I remember back then they're really, really fucking good. And then they played the next year, and I don't recall them touring or having a schedule around our area at all.
No,
2022.
yeah.
But for whatever fucking reason, I think because they're Flat Spot, I'm assuming because they're a Flat Spot, they were on the second Disturbing the Peace as well. And again, crowd like went fucking ballistic at the second one, even more so they did at the first one. And then, goddamn it,
People
I
are
don't
going
hear
apeshit.
I don't hear anything, and then they're on this one.
People were going apeshit this time.
Yeah.
She also got some very interesting crowd calls. She started a song. She's like, "I want to be a cowboy," and everybody's kind of beating the shit out of each other.
Yep. Oh, she's fucking badass.
Yeah. Once again, big praise to girls who want to get up there and front a hardcore band, because that's fucking dope. Or just girls that are in a hardcore band in general, like, because it is a very male-dominated thing.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I'm starting to like Scowl though. They seem to be
Scowl is fucking awesome.
I love Scowl.
People
Okay.
want to talk shit just because they got their music on a fucking Taco Bell commercial. Which, how dare somebody try
It's
and be
horrible.
successful and
They
make
make
fucking
money doing something that
How
they
dare
love.
they?
Get
Yeah.
a fucking job.
Yeah.
Well, like there are people like that with Jive Bomb now.
Be lame.
They're like,
Don't
fuck
sign to
you.
Flat
Why
Spot."
don't you play local shows anymore?
Okay, well, I'm not gonna. I like that you guys left me slide with Section 8H or H8 instead
Section
of
8.
instead of Section 8. I love that
Section
you
8.
guys.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
I
know
liked
that.
your
I thought
title.
you knew.
I thought your
Fuck
band
no.
name
I
was
thought you were
fucking
being
fun.
funny
No, but I'll
be
take
fun.
that.
because they're an older band.
Are they?
Yeah. So I
Dude, I
kind of
just
thought that you
read
knew.
it. It doesn't.
I will say, compared to the last time we saw them, wasn't as cool because I almost got my headset on fire the last time we saw them because they
at the
had
front.
aerosol cans and lighters. So they were doing like makeshift flamethrowers in the
They
video.
were like doing straight up fucking 1983 Whiskey A Go Go Motley Crue shit with the fucking illegal
Shit.
special effects.
Yeah. And this time they
It's
didn't do it.
pretty
I was
funny.
like, man.
It's pretty goddamn
Which was
funny.
at I think that it was Nightmare, which is like maybe their most popular song. But there's like a part where a breakdown kicks in. They're like, "Welcome to the nightmare," and then all of a sudden the fucking flames shot out, and I'm standing
Oh my
right there. I'm like,
God.
"Oh,
I have
fuck."
a video of it. I'll have to show you after
Yeah,
this.
it's-
I recorded a video of it.
And like there was like,
Thank God you
side
hadn't teased your
to
hair out.
fucking side people just beating the shit out of each other, which was no different this time. And then they
made me afraid to
did
use
a Madball
hairspray.
cover. They did Lockdown, which is one of my favorite Madball songs. And so I was stoked about that. Just because, I mean, Dream obviously want to see Madball at a Disturbing the Peace, because I think that'd be fucking cool.
It'll happen. I'm almost certain it'll happen.
Why wouldn't it?
Why? Yeah, I think
It's
it
only
would
the third
happen.
year of the festival. They're definitely going to have them at some point.
I was gonna say, didn't they headline, or am I thinking of a different festival down here that Madball headlined? Like coming right out of COVID.
Was it okay?
Or was it the COVID one and it didn't
It's
happen?
a COVID one. They headlined, but it wasn't a festival. It was just a show.
Oh,
it was,
okay.
That show was I know who. Yeah, it was them. Isn't going backwards. It was them. Death Before Dishonor. Cruel Hand. Hangman. MH Chaos and fucking Hesitate.
Rip
That
Hesitate.
was my
Rest in
first
peace,
hardcore
Hesitate.
show ever, and technically, I guess that makes Hesitate my first hardcore band I ever saw.
Yeah, Rip Hesitate. Not that any of them would be listening to this, but if they are, come the fuck back. What are you doing? Come on.
That's awesome.
Pretty please. I'll ask nicer.
So Section Hate or H8?
Section Hate was awesome. They're always fun. Like I said, should have had flamethrowers. Realistically, it's probably a problem with the venue. Probably didn't want them setting anything on fire.
I would assume that's a good
It was
call.
a way fucking bigger venue than the last time we saw them.
Well, seeing as how they copied their first effect from Motley Crue, most likely, them today in 2024 have been flower parts on their bass when they play, so they want to copy them in present day. They could.
Oh my god!
I don't think they're
third job.
taking that many
A
notes
second
from
and third
Motley Crue.
get a second and third job and get a fucking
Oh my god!
flamethrower bass. Just like his hero Nikki Sixx of Poison.
Oh shit!
Somehow
Did
I
you say a
got it.
poison?
Poison.
Oh,
Singer Stephen Pierce.
oh my god! Yeah, that's funny. So do we roll
Thank
to
you.
Jive Bomb?
Oh,
I
We
would hope
dive
that
in the
you-
Jive Bomb.
I fucking Jive Bomb was awesome. I think you actually were with me when we saw Jive Bomb, which I found out because I talked to the bassist. That was their second ever show, like ever.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
How
because I
the
think their first show was sometime in September that year.
their second ever show. Just for like frame of reference, they played with Sheer Terror, Slapshot, and Next Step Up, which is fucking crazy as far as like a first show lineup, or I guess second show. It's still crazy.
Yeah, and I was there, so that's funny because I thought they were kind of like blossoming and they'd had a good underground following.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think they did developed an underground following
With
from just
one
putting
show?
out the demo they put out.
Oh, the demo.
Because
Then-
demos do go around. And, with the spread, the social medias.
Ugh.
Well, the demo, what are the demo and just the rigorous touring schedule on getting signed to Flat Spot and then fucking the EP right
They've gotten
after.
fucking huge.
They've worked their
Yeah,
they
asses
work
off
their ass
to
off.
get
Well, and
there.
like the crazier thing to me is that pretty much all of them are in other bands as well.
Yeah.
Like they're all in other bands.
So how was their set?
Their show was amazing. It was so actually we talked about this. We would have moved Jive Bomb probably to day 2 because they put too many big bands,
Spoiler alert.
especially big local bands, on the first day. And when you already know that there's going to be a big fucking football game in town, you think that you would move bands over so that you would have people still show up.
And not only that, just make sorry, this is going to be a little bit debatable. The lineup of the second day just reach what you're talking about, not just in quality, but as far as ticket draws. What's going to get asses in the venue? Look at those fucking denominators and don't stack everything on one half of the pie.
Yeah,
and
there
the other
was
half's
so
not gonna be
many-
goddamn frosting.
So many awesome fucking bands on day 1.
So I'm with you in saying, like, to me,
There's
Day-
too many.
day 1 would have been like I would have even probably got my fat ass out the door if that lineup included fucking Gut Instinct. That would have been
It would have been done deal.
done deal, and to me you wouldn't need day 2. No offense to anybody paid on day 2.
That's fair. That's fair.
But that
There was some
that
good
to me-
fight. There was some
There were some amazing bands on day 2, but that's very fair.
Yeah, no, like I talked to a couple people about it, and I think everybody was like, yeah, like why put all these bands all on day 1?
Well, and I think to your point, like you've got a lot of at least
You got a lot of the two current bands. You got
bands.
You got 2 big older bands. You've got a lot of good like openers. Like just actually, you got 3 really good older bands.
Yeah.
Like it's
So that's funny you would say it because I count 2, 3. Actually, you're right. You're right. 4.
Yeah.
4.
4, yeah.
Okay.
It's nuts.
But I don't know if they're... To me, that's not an equal billing, and
No.
it's hard because I don't want to jump into day 2. But the 2 older bands on day 1 have a bigger draw, even though Gut Instinct's from Baltimore, and I love the fuck out of them. That was
probably the most... We'll wait for that.
But, that would have been... Once again, that would have been good to have another strong local support them.
If you had Jive Bomb on the same day as Gut Instinct, I think that all the Baltimore mosh crew, as everybody likes to call it, would have showed up.
Oh, I hate that word.
Because I'm gonna be for real. Besides H2O, again debatable, and that's fine. Not about quality. The older bands they pick for this festival, at least for this location, and I'll specify this location why later to you. For Baltimore, they're not drawing a lot of people, in my opinion, besides H2O. From what I saw, and I hate not to jump the shark or jump bands, but Outburst, I fucking love them. People were not
people were not fucking moving for Outburst.
People were fucking still as a feather.
I think, collectively, maybe a quarter of the people that were moshing for most of the show were actually doing anything for Outburst.
I'd say half.
So
maybe.
My question, I guess, to you guys is, demographic wise, what would you say? Was it all older people?
I think they need to realize,
or what was the mix?
As much as I hate to say this, I think after a certain point you need to realize that, and I fucking hate TikTok. There's a lot of people who find out about this shit from TikTok. And because there's the people doing their silly little 2-steps, and then all of a sudden they get knocked in the head, and they're like, I gotta get out of here, man. but also, they're not there to see Outburst. They're there to see bands like Jive Bomb and H2O and End It.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you kind of have to cater to those people.
And this is not, again, a musical opinion, but again...
Where I thought you were going was that the people... It's almost like the mix wasn't right. There wasn't a blend enough.
You needed to mix in the way it was set up, day 1. We had a group of friends that was... Actually, we had so many friends there day 1, people that we knew and were close with, and none of them were there for day 2, except bar one person.
Except my friend Mason, which I don't think...
Well, and Russ was there too.
Russ
was there.
And
Russ is always there.
He's like me with the hardcore shows. He's every fucking hardcore show I feel like he's at.
No, yeah, but...
He's very attentive to all of them.
Jive Bomb was awesome. Probably, I almost want to say maybe the most stage dives of the entire show. Outside of maybe End It.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
I mean, fuck, I cartwheel collided into somebody on the fucking stage. I had to get up and cartwheel again.
Yes, I am embarrassed by this.
Why? That's fucking cool.
He can say it, but he would love it.
That cartwheeling shit makes me laugh.
Look, as long as you're not purposely cartwheeling into anybody, I don't give a fuck. Cartwheeling looks cool, but when you purposely cartwheel into... If you are some dude that is fucking 6 feet tall and 240, and you cartwheel into somebody who's 5'4" on purpose, you're a dick. You're just trying to hurt people. Which what the fuck? But I never go out of my way to hurt anybody because that's fucked up. I'm just not that kind of person. And this one dude literally was making fun of me because I walked up and I'm like, I'm so sorry I kicked you, man. This guy looked at me, he's like, how old are you? I was like, 22. And he's like, well, you're young. He's like, yeah, having fun? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, it don't matter then, man. Don't apologize. He's like, nah, I feel bad. I kicked you square in the stomach.
Human being.
He's like, it don't matter, man. I don't care.
That is funny. So, would you say that Jive Bomb might have been the best band of day 1?
No.
Okay.
I would say no, but up there.
I have trouble with that question because I'm very biased.
Well, okay.
As am I.
Trying to be unbiased.
Response-wise,
last band definitely was End It.
They had the bit.
We'll get to it. That's the Baltimore favorite right now. That's
it appeared to be at the Gorilla Biscuit show.
Fucking they're fucking shit up.
I can't talk. I'm very biased towards them. I
Yeah,
really fucking
I
Zach is.
like them too, so I'm not.
No, they're great.
So
Actually, be it somebody's like, why don't you get any End It merch, man? I'm like, do you know how much End It merch I have at home? I
fucking
don't.
8 shirts, right?
Yeah, I have like fucking like 5 End It shirts, 2 different hats. I'm like, I don't need more End It merch.
nice
Like what? Next band
was Outburst.
Outburst.
Oh my god.
I didn't give a fuck about the fact that nobody else was moving.
Yeah, I don't care
I
either.
had the time of my fucking life.
Me too.
And
That is awesome. That's good to hear.
and me and Zach actually Mike stole at the same time together.
nice.
And
Did
it
you
was
start
badass.
making out?
No, we didn't start making out. We did that after their set was over, actually.
Stage fright. We don't kiss and tell.
But no, it was cool. It did suck that there wasn't a lot of people who were like, oh fuck yeah, Outburst. And like I said, I think a little bit of it is people getting into it from social media. You're not gonna know
That's
some
exactly
of those bands. That's more of like.
So did they put on a good show? Because I
Oh
know
my God,
you guys.
yeah. Oh
I
my
saw
God.
them at in Philly, didn't you?
Zach did.
I did, and I will tell you from the 2 performances I saw, in my opinion, the crowd was way more fucking batshit in Philly, but the performance was a lot tighter at our show, in my opinion. I think their performance was much
Well,
tighter.
they've been back together for longer since then, right?
They've been back there longer, and I could just
Probably
tell
been playing a lot more.
with the pacing of the songs and genre and everything, it seemed like they're just a lot tighter, a lot more focused.
Yeah,
in
they sounded
Baltimore.
great. I mean, the only thing that didn't really sound like the record was just the singer's voice, just because, you know, you get older, your voice fucking changes. You can't help that.
Right,
But
right,
he still
absolutely.
was still spot on.
I liked how you could tell every time a younger person, not necessarily our age, but like around our age level, would come up and be fucking...
He was happy. He was just fucking
very
happy to see, which I feel like that doesn't always happen with some of those older bands.
No.
As much I hate to say it, some people don't like the fact that there are younger people out there who are getting into it, which doesn't make sense to me. It makes no fucking sense. Like, if you gatekeep everything, it's gonna be dead.
Dude, I don't fucking get it either.
It makes no sense to me.
I was just wondering, and I mean, it's a lot on Outburst because honestly, they have a 7-inch.
Yeah,
they have a 7-inch from 25
well,
years
they
ago.
filled in like a decent amount
Or
of.
shit, it's more than 25 years ago. It's probably almost 30 years ago.
They did do a cover. They did do a
Power Trip
cover
Executioner's Axe.
dedicated to Riley.
Which they did the Philly show as well. They've been doing that live.
That was the first thing they released when they came back.
Yep.
Was they released that?
That's right.
They released
the
that
live
cover,
single, right?
which it's a good fucking cover.
It is a good cover.
If you were gonna cover a Power Trip song, I think that's a good fucking one to cover.
I think a good band to cover.
Yeah.
Because Riley fucking loved Outburst.
Yeah, no, it's just
Dude,
awesome.
I was so stoked when you guys. I think you found the record and you played it for Zach, and you both were like.
There's a
fucking
couple times
so
where that's
hyped.
happened. Like,
yes.
same thing happened with Leeway. I showed Zach Leeway,
Yeah.
and we were just like, oh my fucking god. And that was
Yeah.
another band that we got to fucking see, which like
Yeah, I'm
was so stoked to do that. Even like literally, we talked to Eddie for probably like 20 minutes.
Oh, at least 20 minutes.
We fucking sat there and talked forever. He literally tried to get me to smoke weed with him, and the
Jesus.
person next to me was like, "No, that's not a good idea."
I don't even remember.
Yeah, you remember that?
No.
Because you had the joint.
Holy
He's like, "You want to
shit.
hit this?" And the person was like, "No."
No, I
No,
don't
he was like the
remember
most down to earth person, and he like was so willing to like get pictures. Was just stoked that there were people our age listening to his music.
Yeah,
which
I
is
talked
awesome.
to him on Instagram.
No,
or
he's such a nice
reached out to
guy.
him a couple times,
Uh,
and he's super awesome. I mean, in responding when he can, you know,
yeah,
totally.
Well, he's got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah,
in his
he's got a
fucking
lot of
life
shit
right now.
going on. So that brings us to end it.
Oh, wait. Did we talk about H2O?
No, he didn't talk about H2O. Curtis
I was
doesn't want
like,
to
am
talk
I
about
crazy?
H2O
Hey,
because
sorry, I
there is a
forgot about
conspiracy
that.
against
Fine.
H2O involving Curtis, in which Curtis thinks they're eh.
Eh.
You did tell me. I didn't know, but you told me. He told me.
I actually forgot. I wasn't trying to cut them out.
Loved H2O.
No,
We're not gonna call him out because he's on here to defend him. So.
Yeah.
They're okay. They're fine. They're gonna go to bed at night. They'll get fucking paychecks. They're
they're getting paid. What
Toby Morris is not poor.
No, I love.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
I love.
That was always my porn argument.
I love
they get
H2O.
paid. You know what the fuck?
Because it is like the perfect mixture of. Not everybody wants to hear this. I understand this, but it is the perfect mixture for me at least of like skate punk and hardcore. I fucking love skate punk, like NoFX and shit like that. And obviously, I like hardcore, and it very much so to me is like a good blend of that stuff.
I just realized that we're talking about H2O. The first to start, because we talked about before too, with the style of music and all, they stand out from the rest of the band.
Yeah, they don't sound like any of the other bands,
It's
which
like
is cool.
the fun hardcore band. We had the first to
Yeah.
start the piece. I don't think so at the second, and someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but the first one, No Pressure, was basically RH2O in that.
Well, No Pressure is awesome too. But
It
No
wasn't
Pressure
so fucking.
there are a
heavy
couple
beatdown
bands.
shit.
There are a couple bands like No Pressure where they on record don't sound like that at all.
Yeah.
And like you
Oh, yeah.
listen to them, and it's just like it's a completely different thing live. And the record's good too. But it sounds more like a Blink-182 type band, like early Blink-182.
Well, it's live.
While it's live, it's
A
definitely more
lot rawer,
hardcore oriented.
A lot more raw.
So their guitar player is from Annapolis and was in this band Images, which I absolutely fucking love. Old school information for you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'll
Yes.
reopen them.
You'll have to,
I'll pay him off.
you'll have to look. I don't think any of their shit, and I don't know how our albums made out. Okay. So keep going on about your H2O. I'm just saying that there is a Baltimore tie.
I'll let him take this one.
No, yeah. Well, he talked about going to school up there and everything, and the one guy.
I love that every kid is fucking directionally disoriented, and
Well, he is.
Annapolis is west.
No,
or
I
east
meant
of-
up there is on fucking stage.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck, dude? He's got it out for me. Man.
We live north of Baltimore, and they'll always say we're going up to Baltimore.
Wow, why
I'm
don't
like,
you just
what the
dox us?
I don't fucking know. I just go to Baltimore. I wake up, I do my job, and I go to bed.
Our zip code is 2 blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's not. Well, I put the fucking.
I went to Reading.
Oh my god.
No, but no, they're awesome. The only song that I wanted them to play they didn't play. I feel like they just don't play just because it's a sad fucking song. Because it's about his dad dying, which they played deep cuts off like the first album. They played like pretty much anything you would have wanted them to fucking play. They played. I don't know what the fuck Zach's doing. You can't see him, but he's like.
I saw it. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
I was just tricking you to fuck up talking.
They can't see him.
He's twitching.
He's tweaking out.
Yeah. So what were your thoughts there, Romeo?
H2O. I saw them before with him with suicidal tendencies, and he's staring at me. And I thought they were really good back then. In fact, I told him, like, fuck, I gotta listen to more because they were so good live. And this time, once again, like, just real. I mean, the crowd response. Them being
I just never
not
got
to
it.
make them
I
sound
didn't-
old, but them at their age still performing like they're fucking 20.
It's
Just the same energy, but you can tell, like, you
Yeah.
know when you watch bands and you can tell it's not authentic? Like, they do this for a paycheck, or this guy loves what he fucking does. He lives, breathes, and eats this
Yeah,
shit. That's them.
Toby likes what he fucking. They all
That's
like
them.
what they fucking do.
They love
And
what
that's
they
like
do.
the most important part. Like, if you're not having fun, I don't want to sit there and watch you. Because that's fucking boring.
Yeah.
I feel like we had this conversation leaving the Circle Jerk show.
As in, they were having fun or not having
No,
fun?
just in the car on the way
Okay.
home. I think we had a conversation about just older bands.
That phone it in because they need.
And
the
I'm not
paycheck.
saying they phoned it in.
No, Circle Jerks were awesome. That
yeah,
show.
see, there you go. But it was just that conversation we had was just.
Now I wouldn't say that they performed on the same caliber as like H2O did for this show, but like
Well, they
you also
still
got to think
have
that
them
the
by
Circle
about-
Jerks are a lot older.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and
They're nice
Keith
there.
Morris has had a well-documented line of health issues, I felt like.
Yes, yeah.
A lot. Like, that man is very lucky to just
The
be
fact
walking
that we even got to see him, let alone could fucking talk to him, fucking awesome.
Yeah, he snuck up out of the fucking.
Was it you?
Yeah, because okay, so he's walking past me. It's this guy in the fucking mask and these big ass dreadlocks, and that little hat, like a Brian Johnson cap, and I'm like, holy shit, that's fucking Keith Moore. She's like, where? No, it's not. Like almost thinking like, no, it's not, because he's being realistic. I'm like, right fucking there, and you're like, oh my god, go take a picture with him. Like, go. And we went up, and I asked him, and he says, are these all your friends? Let's get one big picture.
Dude,
We got
it was
everyone
really cool
No, it's
that he did that. And I always throw that back. That's why I like the music I do, because of experiences
they're all
like
down
that.
to earth.
Yes.
And the fact that you can be standing there and he's going to roll right up. And like when we saw shit at the Gorilla Biscuit show, like the guitar player from Quicksand was just down hanging out in front of the stage.
Yeah.
Well,
Walter.
we saw when we saw
Are you gonna say what I figure?
Show Me the Body. Who else was on that bill?
Show Me the Body, Jesus Peace, Scowl, and I don't remember the other ones off the top of my head.
But I met we both met what's his name? He's the fucking singer for
Just to let everybody know, I'm wearing my VAV shirt today.
Oh, okay.
Vav?
The VAV. Do you not know the VAV?
No.
Oh my god.
The fuck is
They
that?
are my first K-pop experience.
Oh, I thought this
wait,
was
wouldn't
some.
that be
I thought this
your
was some
life
sort of
with?
fucking
Jesus
ad.
Christ. I remember too.
I was like, man, I didn't know you got sponsored. Holy shit!
VAV.
This the singer for Trapped Under Ice. What's his name?
Yo, Justice.
Yeah.
You met him at Speed.
Oh no, yeah, that's right.
He was getting called Speed at
Right.
Auto
Yeah,
Bar.
yeah, at Auto Bar. He's just
What I think the bands you just named were at that show as well, were they not?
No, those were two different ones.
no, yeah, that was a different
Different
show.
show?
My bad.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
different show.
No, I get confused.
Oh, you're good. That's
That
why
was
I'm here.
during my heavy drinking, heavy smoking.
That's how I'm here to clear everything up.
There
I'm a
you
little
go.
saint. I've
'Cause
never
Zach
done
was-
any of that.
Yeah, Zach doesn't. Zach's been straight edge for life.
Straight.
Since I was
Yeah.
born, I've never touched a single narcotic.
End it.
Let's talk about End It.
Well,
BCHC.
yeah, Zach, I think you should take this one.
And I believe this was my 8th time seeing them. And I think most of those times you'd be surprised were with you.
Yeah,
I think you didn't go to like 3 and you went to the other fucking 5 or
because
something.
I'm a cheap fucking bastard.
I hear you. So yeah,
Take
like
after
father,
my
like
Padre.
son.
Yeah,
Yeah, but still 5 out of 8 is pretty damn
that
good.
is pretty good. There's still a lot of
For
times.
you.
So
That's pretty damn
that
good.
once again goes to show how many shows Zach goes to in
Goes
concerts.
to a lot.
Yes.
A little bit.
Just a couple.
Just, yeah. Average
So
amount.
Average amount.
oh, I forget his name from Next Step Up, the singer. He was always at like every show.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
dude, he every show I ever went to, he was at. It didn't matter,
Mm-hmm.
dude. He was always there, and I can't believe that Jr. There you go. It took a little bit. But
Okay.
it kicked in.
Tolkien?
Yeah, J.R. Tolkien. No,
Oh, Tolkien.
J.R.R. Tolkien.
George R.R. Martin.
Yeah, exactly. But he was
Sit
at
in the
every fucking show. Like it did not matter. Like, and we would compare notes. If I didn't go to something and my friend Phil went, Phil's like, JR was there. It was like he was always at all the shows. So anyway,
They were fucking phenomenal. I think I didn't see the first time they did this because you were there the first time they did this where he has mom on stage.
dude, which was fucking badass.
Which I thought was cool as shit. I thought that was cool to see that.
He sang, what did he sing to open? He sang, Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
I thought that was
He always
hysterical.
sings like the best fucking songs. Like one time he opened the set with a Merle Haggard song.
That is fucking awesome.
He's a country DJ, no, that I'm
the
an outlaw.
That's the David Allen Coe, but yes, you
Or
are.
yeah, David Allen Coe. My bad.
That is fucking
Which
funny.
that one blew me away that he was singing that one.
Well, I think it's even funnier that he sang it.
I think it is too. We little known fact, we in this household, we do like the old school countries.
That is very true.
I can get down with old school country.
Well, hell yeah, brother.
Don't fucking like country, but I can get down with old school
I like
country.
modern country because it's not country. It's pop music.
Well, that's
It's
why I don't
pop
like modern
music.
country.
Yeah, I don't fucking get it.
I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of controversy with that one.
I don't think
No,
so.
it doesn't.
I don't think so.
It's funny that
Hopefully.
modern country is country and actual country has now been reclassified as Americana or
Folk.
Yeah.
folk. Yeah, he's so
Which is
funny
not
to
fucking
see.
true. That ain't that shit ain't country, man.
Don't sound like
If you're not singing about getting drunk, getting broken up with, or being fucking sad, it's not country music.
No, so I don't understand.
So when you
that.
sing about being on your big fucking red tractor, it's not
North
country
Hartford
music.
High School, y'all.
All right, so let's go back to end it.
So right back to ending where we
sorry.
last began it.
First verse
They
the same
were-
as the first. Third verse same as the first.
Fucking phenomenal as they usually are. Although this is the last time supposedly they said they're ever playing.
What's the song called?
That's what I didn't want to look it up the title and be a dick. So
Is it the cool one? It's the Baltimore or something like it ain't no thing.
No.
No, it's the one, the Messiah.
Where's your Messiah
when you cannot see it?
And,
They're not playing that.
Yeah,
after
they
this,
said
I'm
that they
very
were never going to
upset.
play that song again. And Zach,
Why?
I
don't-
don't know. I guess people scream at them to play that song all the time, maybe, and that
I
led
don't
them.
think it's that. I honestly don't think it's that.
It also might have to do with the meaning of the song.
I'm
would
thinking
say
it's
what-
something with the meaning.
I was like, what is your lyrical
because
content?
Well,
it's not the first time I think we seen him do that, but he asked for everybody to be quiet before he started the song because he wanted to take like a moment of silence just for people who had died or people who will die this year.
So yeah,
and
maybe it's
everybody wanted to scream "shut the fuck up," which does not entail being quiet. That is
well, that or
just
just
being
be
loud as fuck.
loud drunks in general and just be
and,
disrespectful. You can't be
like-
silent for 20. These bands have been playing for you for like, I don't know, 7 some hours. You can't be silent for 20 fucking seconds.
Yeah, no, yeah,
No.
it was fucking rude.
no, it's fucking people. People are shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
it
and
is
like,
people. It is people.
I don't blame him for not fucking with that. That's dumb as hell. But like,
Yeah, I was
you
pissed.
know, yeah, but you know, you just say goes to show that like some people just can't.
I
handle
like what he
themselves.
said so bluntly. He's like, I don't know if y'all know this, but you like when your friends die, like they're dead. They're gone.
You can't talk to
Like,
them.
I don't know if you know that.
Right.
It's true.
So
I find it hard to believe that there was even like any pushback from anybody in the crowd towards them, like because they
Well,
are
there wasn't
like
really
not
pushback as much
pushback,
as
but, like-
people.
I think
not
just
being very
drunk people being
respectful.
drunk people.
right.
Which,
Being
like-
honest.
It just seems bizarre,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
he-
totally understand it, and
I said that I wasn't going to be in the pit or do anything for
But I
them.
knew that
said,
was a lie.
I said I'm done. I don't want to get injured. The last time I saw ended, I had a very close friend accidentally punch me so hard in the fucking face that my lip ripped open, and it looked fucking gross. There was a piece of it hanging.
that's a good
suicidal.
band name.
What?
Lip Rip.
Lip rip?
Lip
Yeah.
rip.
Lip Rip.
It's a good
It
band name.
slides off the tongue
And
very
yet-
nicely.
And yet, lo and
Lip
behold, I go in there. I'm like, I walk in just because I'm like, I at least want to see what's going on in the pit. Just
Oh
like,
my god!
And-
Just want to check it out for Zach. Make sure it's cool.
And then all of a sudden, I look next to me, and not Zach, but Kristen's standing there, and she's like, "Oh, hey!"
I thought you weren't going in.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then you
I was
went
like,
and fucking
Well,
started
no.
floor
And then
punching away.
then I saw one of Roach's friends, and I was like, okay, I got to get in there.
Oh, were you being outclassed? Was that what it is?
No, I wasn't being outclassed. I was just like, man, like. I was just like, don't be a pussy, Gavin.
that motherfucker can't dance
fucking
better
have
than me.
fun.
Watch this. Bitch.
Nobody can dance better than me.
Like, watch these moves. I've been working out. Check this out.
My favorite fucking thing is when you're done, you're fucking exhausted, you go to stand to the side, somebody tries to push you back, and you're like, no, I don't want to go back in. I have asthma.
right now.
I feel like I'm about to throw up. Give me 1 second. I'll go back in.
man.
Like, no, go.
Oh my god. So overall, what was your takeaways from day one?
I mean, they should have. It was amazing. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. Day 2, I almost like there was points where I was like, I kind of just wish this would end early, just because, as much as that sucks, because there was a lot of good bands on it.
Right.
Shouldn't have put, like we said earlier, shouldn't have put all the bands that were on day one. Some of them should have been on day 2.
And I'm biased because I'm gonna ruffle feathers because these guys have different opinions. But I felt like I was waiting for one band.
There are parties here.
All right, so
at this moment,
say adios, and we're gonna come back for episode B or
right
whatever.
now.
It'll be 30, 40. I don't know what the fuck. 74. So say adios.
Toodaloo.
Adios, motherfuckers.
Toodaloo.
Adios, amigos.
This podcast was brought to you by Potty Mouth Records. Contact us at pottymouthrecords@gmail.com and find us on the web at pottymouthrecords.rocks. That's .rocks.
That was way better than I expected.
POTTYCAST. Ba-da.